your Bluetooth on?
Hi, this is Terry, and I am back with you with a journal flip through, a journal share. This is for Laurie Fusco. Laurie, if you don't want to see this, don't watch. Turn the film off. Laurie and I have entered into a journal swap, and so this is her journal that I had come up with for her, and I would just like to share it with you all and do a flip through. So here we go. This journal is a homemade embroidered burlap decoration. So this is all embroidered, and it's home made preserves, and that's what it says. And this is all burlap that I had to cut in various pieces to get it to fit on here. And then I just kind of flashed it out so it would do kind of like that. And it's just a single signature, and I did put tabs on it all through it with burlap and lace. And then this is the back. I decided just to cover it to the middle and have the cardstock showing right here because I thought that would be cute. And then I had this tree, leaf trim going up it. And then I put some of this, my very good and beautiful flower applique lace. I just love this stuff. I get this through eBay, but you only get so much at a time, so I had to do like multiple orders, and so I could stock up on it. And then I had this little, oh my goodness, I always forget my words. Well, you know what these are. And I got this from Lindsay Zinzer. She was selling some mini ones. And so I just, made it kind of go down kind of long. And then there's this boho bead that's from Paula Lemon. And I just put it on one of those things. Oh, that just really gets me when I can't think of what stuff is. My mind is just, I don't know. Anyway, this is the closure, and I got this idea from Diane Shaw from Old Barn Door. You just make a hole here, and you put it through, and you just bring the lace all the way around, and I just thought that was pretty neat. So that's what I did. So let's tassel. There we go. It came to me. Tassel. She had some miniature tassels that I bought off her Etsy shop. So here we go inside, and I had to cover up all my junk on my desk. It's very, very messy, so I'm sorry. So here we go. So inside here is this very beautiful floral paper, and it's got like little rhinestones on it, it came that way. I think I got this in some Happy Mail from Sarah Kaiser. Yes, she had sent me a bunch of cardstock and just a huge box, a very generous box of Happy Mail. So this was in there, and then I put this vintage lace down here to cover up the burlap that was there. And so this, I just put various things in here that was in my stash. So this isn't any type of kit. It's just stuff from my stash. So I just made like a little side pocket, and I put some, this is fabric washi that I got from Paula, and I put some Tim Holtz up there and some green, here we go again, this tethered lace, something like that, and then one of these little hard roses. And then here I made, are we glued here? I made a little envelope. I don't have anything in there. She can put, oh dear, we're a little, I'll take care of that for, let's see if I can get that out, get that taken care of for her without ripping it. I'll work with it later. So I will fix that. But yeah, I had gotten one of those memory envelope makers and made her one of those. And then this is a time card that I did this little curl, it's a ticket with some of the I know what this is called, but it won't come to me. And then this little flower applique, and I had cut the other part of it off because I made it into a tablet, which you will see later as I think it's actually on the next page. So that's what's in here. And then here, this was left over from the kit, Collage Rose from Dreams Etc. I did put, I think I told you, I put tabs from burlap and lace on here. This is a bag that I Mod Podged a napkin on. I believe I got this napkin from Diane Shaw at Old Barn Door. She has some really nice stuff. You guys should check her out. But I had bought, she always sends goodies with every journal that she someone purchased from her. I can't talk. And I just really loved her note that she said to me. And she said, here are some goodies for you, as I appreciate your purchase. I know you do have a choice, and I am so glad that you chose to shop at Old Barn Door. And she really has some really nice things. So yeah, she sells a lot of this stuff in her shop on Etsy. So anyhow, here's the other part of the time card. I had punched out my own heart because I got a heart puncher now. I had put this Tim Holtz girl on there, and then I had made a tablet. So that is what, and I just stuck it in this bag. I don't know if Laurie is one to write in her journals, or she just likes to stuff things in them, or, you know, keep them for decoration. But Laurie, if you like to, this is pretty chunky, so you'll have to remove some things and then go at it. But this is some lace from Hobby Lobby, and then I got this little purple cute button. This is from Hobby Lobby. Isn't this funny, Laurie? This is actually from Laurie, and I put my own shabby chic bow applique on, or flower applique on here. I love these, are my favorite. I use them very sparingly, and I get these from eBay. So, and in here I got a tag here and a tag here, and then this bingo. So, and I sewed around this. I did back it with coffee dyed paper or tea dyed. This is tea dyed. So yeah, if the tags aren't printed, if I don't print them on cardstock, then I always back them with coffee or tea dye paper to give it more thickness, because it's easier to write on when you have more thickness on instead of thin paper. So those go in there. I did leave this blank for you. Here's some music paper. Here is another piece of paper. I don't know if Diane gifted this to me or if Debbie gifted this to me from I Plan to Create, because I got both of the journals at the same time, and my daughter was opening up my boxes and just shoving everything on my lap, and she just shoved me these bags of Happy Meal. So some things I got confused. So I had a bunch of these, and I just put one in here, and this is just a empty flower that I fussy cut it out. I love these. And then you can take this off for journaling, and this is just an altar paper clip that I made with another one of my shabby sheets, and this is a Paula fold envelope looking thing for journaling. Believe me, Paula is my journaling teacher, so I've learned a tremendous amount of stuff from her. So I give a lot of hoops to Paula, because we FaceTime each other all the time, and she teaches me, and I am just so very, very grateful to the Lord that He put her in my life to help me mature as a journalist, as a craft person that makes beautiful journals, because I just love her journals. I'm always buying her journals. But anyway, enough about that. This is a fabric bow, and I love these. This I know is from Debbie, and she makes a lot of these and sends them to me. And I actually have the journal of this fabric. I love Debbie's. So Debbie, if you're watching, I love your bow strips. And here, this is just one big pocket. Here's another tag from Dreams, etc. Now this is thicker paper, so I didn't back it because it's a lot thicker. Here's another one of my paper clips that I embellished. And then I made on my envelope machine or board or whatever those are called. Yeah, when I started journaling, I was not a very good measurer. Paula had to work with me a lot, and it was hard trying to do it over FaceTime. But she did, and she's a very good and patient teacher. I love her so much. So here's this other page, and so I learned to do a snippet thing, of course, a snippet, and then I made this little collage, and this ticket's supposed to come out, but it's your ticket that says, and the story begins here, but it looks like I glued it in, so I will take care of that later. And here is, I always do that. I always not give the pockets enough time to dry, and then they get stuck. So I just inked that up. And then here I just am using this as a tuck, and here's some of that paper I got from Sarah, and I put some of the eyelash trim, there we go, this eyelash trim, and one of my wooden, this is a wooden butterfly with some glitzy stuff there. And then here's this, I embellished it. So yeah. I think I get so nervous doing these videos that I forget my words and what things are called. So please forgive me. Videos are not my fun thing to do, but they're necessary, so. And this here, I got it kind of hooked by this paper clip, is a huge tag, and I did I was having trouble with my machine, as you can tell. I'm sorry about the bad sewing, Laurie, but you can get lots of journaling on there. And so I got this flower applique and some green eyelash trim under that, and then it just tucks here under this envelope. I got this in some Happy Mail. I believe this is from Debbie from I Plan to Create. And so let me put that back together. And so then here's a paper doily. And then here is a Tim Holtz tuck. And then I had made this tag from some cardstock. And then here's another. I love this kit. It's just such a beautiful kit. And then I put some really pretty sunshiny stickers in here for you, Laurie. I just thought those are so bright and cheerful. So I thought they would make a nice decoration. And then here's some of my favorite shabby washi tape. And then here I made another one of those envelopes, and I used it as a tuck spot. And I put Velcro on it. So you just lift it up, and inside are two cards. And then back here are some, oh brother. Okay, I can show you one. This one that I put an applique, and then I have another one in here that I'm gonna have to get out before I send this off. And I am so sorry. I should have went through this before I started filming, and it's been so busy I didn't get a chance to even think about it. So I apologize. Yeah, it's like, and I got something stuck. Uh-oh. This is just awful. I am so sorry. Oh. I guess that was not dried. I had used some of this 3D, and it is just tearing her envelope. Oh my goodness. I had learned from Laurie. She probably lets hers dry a lot. I didn't let it dry. I've used this Mod Podge 3-dimensional because it makes the flower hard and shiny. And apparently it takes a while to dry, like a long while. And so I didn't get that to dry, enough time to dry. So I will have to redo another one of these and find her another pocket. Anyhow, back to where we were. This is one of those layaway tags. I just put some fabric here, and I use Vintage Photo to ink her up. And then I got some ledger here, and this is from Debbie as well. Yep. Oh, that's why I was using the paper clip. And then over here, I've got some lace. This is just, this isn't vintage lace. This is just from Hobby Lobby. And then I got one of these pockets. These are Franken pockets that Shar Peterson makes, and I just put a couple of pieces. This is from some tea time little tags, and I can't remember exactly what shop I got that from. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's Screech Owl or if it is somebody else. So, and then I got these little tags. And then I had really inked up this little bag, glassine bag. And then I got one of these really old, this is from 1944. And this is a man that is gone in the service, and he writes to his wife. I really love these. So this would be something nice for you to read. I found it very interesting if you can read the writing. Sometimes I can't read the writing. Oh boy, our little glassine bag is going down there under me. There we go. There we go. Everything. Yep, I will have to fix that before I send her out. Hopefully over here we have no issues. This is just a die cut that I did on my Sizzix, and then I put one of these flowers on there, and these are just out of my stash. Some journaling cards. Over here got another Tim Holtz, and this is just not being good to me today. Holy smolies. Well, anyway, I coffee dyed these envelopes, and there's nothing in this one. But I did put this little tag on here, and so you can, and this is another Dreams etc. tag. Yeah, it got stuck right there. But I don't want to rip it, so I'll have to work with it. And then here, this was just some extra paper I made as a side tuck. And here, I stamped here, and I got this off Pinterest. I just love this picture. I think it's so pretty. And then, of course, you know, this is from Tim Holtz. And then I had these. These were given to me in some Happy Mail. And then this is one of Diane Shaw's collage tucks. And I've loved these. And I got a couple of more on the next few pages. I love her collage, and she gifted them to me. Here's another one. And here's these tags. These are from Artie Mae's. And then I put those stickers up here again. Here's the back part of the leisure paper. And then here's another tuck, embellished tuck, that Miss Shar Peterson did. I love her work. I love these. She put these little wiry things on here in this flower, and she put this back here, and she inked it all up, and I like the look of the tear, and she made these for me. And then I just put these cute little tags in there. So there's that. I'm very stingy with these. Because she gifted me quite a few, but I use them very sparingly, as to the same with her envelopes, which this one I just ripped, but I am going to try to fix it. I don't know. I probably had to put a whole new one on there. I don't know. So here we have some washi here and some music paper. Here's another one of Diane's tucks. And here's a real pretty tag. And here's a tag. And then, of course, I got that on there. And then I left this bare. And then here, I glued this on. This is from one of my paper packs. And I made, well, this is an Ethan Holden tag. And I put some pink eyelash lace in this pretty flower applique. And I have some burlap that must have got stuck in there. So, this is your journal. I have a few things to fix. Laurie, please forgive me. But I just, overall, I really love her. I think she is just beautiful, and I had fun making her. And I hope you like her. So, and I have one more thing that I am sending to Laurie. And I decided to try to copy her, although she does it a lot better. But I made this envelope. This is some of eyelash trim, and then a tag that I stained with some linen distress, and then I had one of those old-time paper clip stamps, and then I have some of this what is it? Oh, this is a mess, but I need ink of gold. Yes, it's ink of gold that I had put around here. And then I put, this is from Tim Holtz. And then I had stitched this, because I didn't know how else. So I just took it, I just cut them apart and stitched it. And then it's shiny and hard because I Mod Podged it. And I put this napkin on. I Mod Podged this butterfly napkin on here. And then I sewed all around it. So I am sending this envelope to you, Laurie, along with your journal. And this is my swap to you. And I hope you like it. And until next time, thank you for watching. Share, like, and comment. And subscribe if you have not. And I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.